You are aware of the annoyance that comes with putting up effort, but feeling like a shadow in your own flesh. It's a common story, but it doesn't have to be yours. Imagine walking into a room and feeling the atmosphere shift to one of commanding respect and having your contributions immediately acknowledged. Your opinions are sought after, and people ask for your attention. This is not wishful thinking. This is the outcome of learning age-old Stoic, wisdom-infused arts. You're going to discover 7 time-tested, very effective psychological techniques that will not only help you get the respect you deserve, but also strengthen your inner fortitude. Remember that these are not just methods. Rather, they are a part of a process of metamorphosis, a change in perspective that starts with the way you view yourself and spreads outward. This is not about grabbing attention briefly. Rather, it's about creating a strong presence that lasts and has an influence long after you have spoken to someone. So let's get started and learn how to be first things first, be rare and learn to be rare. This idea represents the knowledge that scarcity frequently raises perceived worth. It's not about isolating yourself or being unapproachable. Rather, it's about realizing the power of controlled availability. When you pursue interests that pique your curiosity and uplift your spirit, you automatically reduce your availability. This doesn't mean acting cold or distant. Rather, it means devoting time and effort to projects that are meaningful to you personally. It's important to emphasize that this strategy is not about creating an air of mystery for its own sake or being inaccessible to the point of isolation, but rather, it is a deliberate choice to engage in activities and relationships that align with your values and objectives. When you are consistently present and readily available, you run the risk of becoming just another fixture in the background that is easily overlooked or taken for granted. However, by selectively participating and making sure that your engagements are meaningful and purposeful, you become a focal point, capturing the attention and respect of those around you. This enables you to be a more significant and influential presence in every conversation. It also shows that you have a profound appreciation for the value of your own time and contributions, which acts as a catalyst to help you win the real respect and acknowledgement of people you contact with. Turn into your truest self. By embracing authenticity, you become a genuine source of inspiration and intrigue for those around you. This strategy champions the power of authenticity in being the driving force in your own life. It highlights the importance of wholeheartedly engaging in activities and pursuits that resonate with your true self. Being genuine gives you the ability to create your own story and design your own journey. It's about realizing how valuable your contributions and authentic self are, and how being true to who you are makes you an example to others. Additionally, developing deeper, more lasting relationships is made possible by embracing authenticity. In essence, this strategy emphasizes the transformational power of authenticity and commands genuine interest and respect. It encourages you to lead with sincerity, inspiring others to do the same. By authentically embracing your passion and values, you naturally draw others towards your unique journey. It fosters an environment of mutual respect and support where each person involved is encouraged to be their true selves while contributing to each other's journey. 3. Acquire the ability to step. Learn to take a step back. Taking a step back highlights the wisdom of identifying your own boundaries and represents the essence of self-respect and self-prioritization. Having the guts to leave behind relationships, situations, or endeavors that do not support your ideals or well-being. It is vital to make clear that this is not a recommendation for making snap judgments or acting impulsively. Rather, It is an invitation to consider carefully if a certain circumstance or relationship is genuinely in your best interests. This technique helps you regain control over your own life by realizing that your time, energy, and emotional investment are valuable resources that should be directed toward endeavors that truly align with your values and goals. It is a testament to your own strength and conviction in valuing yourself. Knowing when to step back is a powerful declaration of your worth. There is no need for any one particular outcome. Furthermore, realizing when to back off frequently causes a change in dynamics. Some might start reassessing their goals and behaviors, realizing the worth they risk losing. This is about respecting your own well-being and sense of value, not about manipulating or playing games. The fourth, the practice of quietness. Lack of sound. This tactic emphasizes the significant influence of careful communication, realizing that occasionally extending a hand or striking up a conversation can clear the way for someone else to speak out. It's about striking a balance between showing respect for your own time and presence and remaining approachable. In this sense, silence is about realizing the power of purposeful pauses, not about being aloof or unapproachable. By practicing the art of silence, you demonstrate a level of self-assurance and self-possession that demonstrates that you are not driven by a need for constant conversation or interaction, but that you value meaningful and purposeful communication. It also allows for reflection for both you and those you engage with. This tactic promotes the development of more deliberate dialogues. By accepting silence as a tool for deeper understanding, it encourages you to think carefully about the timing and substance of your communication, making sure that it carries weight and significance. This can result in more meaningful connections and interactions. Encourage more sincere and real communication with those in your immediate vicinity. Command your command. Commanding your space. This requires a certain amount of assertiveness. It entails speaking up when you have something worthwhile to say and not being afraid to take the initiative when needed. This assertiveness is not motivated by ego, but rather by a sincere belief in the value you bring to the table. It is based on the fundamental knowledge that you are the steward of your own worth and value. By doing this, you ultimately create an environment in which others will recognize and value what you have to offer. It's about choosing environments and relationships that align with your values and aspirations. It's about realizing that you are a valuable asset set, and that your presence has the power to influence and inspire those around you. This strategy gives you the confidence to walk into any room, knowing that your contributions are not only valid, but highly valued. This pertains to having a healthy sense of self-respect rather than a haughty demeanor. It entails choosing to focus your time and attention on areas where your accomplishments are not only recognized, but also applauded. Make your own contentment. This tactic revolves around the important idea of self-sufficiency. It starts with the realization that genuine contentment is an internal state of being rather than something that can only be obtained from circumstances outside of oneself or validation from others. By accepting this idea, you set out on a journey of self-appreciation and self-discovery, and learn to recognize the aspects of your life that truly bring you joy, whether they are little everyday successes, individual successes, or quiet times for introspection. Creating your own happiness does not advocate for isolation or detachment from the outside world. Rather, it encourages you to derive satisfaction from the stable, enduring elements of life that you have control over. This might involve appreciating the beauty in nature, relishing in personal accomplishments, or finding contentment in your own company. This process fosters a sense of inner fulfillment that is not dependent on external factors. It encourages you to take pleasure in the simple yet meaningful aspects of your routine. These may include accomplishments at work, personal milestones, or even the peaceful moments of reflection in your daily life. The practice of this art fosters a strong sense of resilience and self-reliance that enables one to move through life with an inner composure that is unaffected by changes or opinions from the outside world. This self-sufficiency also serves as a beacon, attracting others to your confident and upbeat presence. Realize that finding contentment is an intensely personal and internal endeavor. By creating your own route to happiness, you will emit a magnetic energy that attracts the attention of others around you. Accept constant growth and learning. Accept continuous learning. This feature highlights the value of continuous learning and self-improvement and encourages you to see life as a journey of progress, where every experience, whether successful or unsuccessful, presents a chance to grow and learn. To embrace ongoing progress, one must actively seek out new information, abilities and experiences. It could entail reading widely, going back to school, or taking on new challenges in your personal and professional life. This kind of thinking broadens your perspective on the world and improves your capacity to make significant contributions to discussions and endeavors. By adopting a growth mindset, you encourage others to follow suit. Your unwavering commitment to personal development and genuine curiosity about expanding your horizons serve as an example for those around you, motivating them to aspire to lifelong learning as well. Education and growth. It displays a dedication to one's own greatness and an understanding that one can always get better. The 7 concepts you should apply to increase your value and confidence come to an end here. By adopting these steps, you present yourself as a person of substance who respects themselves enough to not settle for less. Balancing kindness with self-respect, availability with self-importance, and investment with self-preservation is the hallmark of a good life. So, as you embark on this path, do so with mindfulness and integrity. Keep in mind that these strategies are not about manipulation, but rather reflections of strength. You are the architect of your worth.